Hi guys, welcome to Beyond the Shift. I'm Eric. Today's topic is gonna be the part one of the joining, my story, how I find out about my stuttering condition, how I came to realize I sound different from the other kids around the area, around my house, my cousins, my nephew. So guys, I'm gonna take you guys back to where I find out where the journey started for me. As a child growing up, around your community, around your cousins, your nephews, it came to a time where whenever I want to say something, then the other kids are saying something, like I always try to figure out why I sound different from the other kids. So this was playing in my mind when I was growing up. I didn't understand like what's the issue, like why I sound different from the other kids around the area or my cousins. So keep asking family members, but when you're young, like you try to ask questions, but with our people back home, Africa in general, like there is no good explanation. So yeah, it was always all of me, or like thinking why I sound different. So then started going to school, kids in school, the same scenario, like with me and them, like I always have that gap whenever I want to say something. Like I will see someone, they were talking perfect, no stop between, no gap. But whenever I want to say something, there is always a gap between. So I was finding difficulty to communicate with schoolmates, which was affecting me in school. So then, like I said, there is no therapy in Africa, like specialists. Like if your child diagnosed with something, or you would take them to hospital, then the specialist will find out, okay, this is the condition, this is how to deal with this situation. By then, those facilities, they were not there. So the only way you will go through these challenges is by people telling you different what they believe, what they don't believe. Or this will chip in some ideas about, if you do this, if you do that. But teachers in school, there was no education why you sound different from the other kids, which was making me feel so shy. Like I always have my own zone. Like during recess, lunchtime, I always sit in the corner. Like I want to mingle with my friends. I want to be outside running, playing. Like kids, what kids normally do, like be around your age group. But for me, it was hard because I want to be with them, but I was thinking, what my friends gonna say, like what these people saying about me, they're gonna be laughing at me. Then after recess in school, like sometimes I want to ask question, I want to answer to a question in school, but I didn't have the confidence because the stutter was there. Because like whenever I want to speak or try to answer a question, I will process everything in my head, but for me to say it, I would say the stopping block would be like I was stuck there. Then the whole class, like when you try to answer a question in school, like everyone is focusing on you. That's where like my whole system will shut down. Then you see someone with like, all in their mouths, like turning to someone else, like it was affecting me. And I know people can relate, like in school, back in Africa, like when December, they always have this carol service, like where kids will partake in school, where they will give you a certain line, you have to memorize that line. Then after school, you guys get together to know your line, practice. But for me, it was hard because I do want to partake, I do want to get involved, but it was hard, like it was difficult because sometimes like I feel vulnerable because of like this is something I want to do. I want to show people like I can do something. I I want to belong to the school. I want to belong with my friends. But because of the stuttering condition, because of the way I was sound, I don't have the confidence to even partake. So whenever the day come, like the December, like this will have a big impact on me. It's like I will skip school, I won't attend, I won't go to the program because of people will laugh at me, the way my schoolmate. Then this is a place where family members, they're gonna come, like watching everyone. Then you are standing in front of thousands of hundreds of people for you to say like a short line. But it was hard for me to communicate in school, to partake. I feel ashamed sometimes. Then in church, I always sit at the back. People don't know the reason why, because of if I sit at the back, I'll feel like, okay, maybe if I want to say something, I will take time. I will ask people around me, okay, I want to say this, but I'm too shy. They will try to give me confidence, but like I will memorize everything I want to say in church, but still I don't have the confidence. Then, because when you want to say something, everyone will turn to look at you. So those are the challenges I was facing. It was not easy. Like, it was not really easy to overcome the stuttering condition, because you do want to get involved in conversation. You do want to partake in whatever they're doing in church, in school, in lunchtime. I want to play with my friends, but friends used to tell me, oh, just go on that side, or you stay on that side, just because of, they say, oh, for you to say something, you take forever. They used to have this saying, I know people can relate, like West Africa, Sierra Leone, like they will laugh at you. The thing they normally say, stomach goats, which like it refers to the goats, like the animal, you know, the sound they make. So they refer you, the way you speak to the goats. I would just feel so embarrassed. I just want the ground to just open so I can just disappear. But you can't do much. You can't fight. You can't. The only thing you can do is to let the emotion take over you. You just have to go home. Don't talk to anyone. Just be in your own zone. All those things, they were vulnerable for me. It was so emotional. It was so heartbreaking for me. But I want to belong to the community, so I keep pushing myself. I keep going. I keep telling myself, I want to make this better. I want to push myself. I want to be a great person in life. I want to show these people I can be who I want to be. With all the challenges I'm facing, I keep pushing myself till one day, I got the opportunity, like I got the news, I'm gonna be leaving Africa. So guys, in the next video, I'm gonna be telling you guys about the next journey of my challenge. Please leave any comments for me, subscribe to the channel, share the video, like, so we can get this community going, so we can share our stories. Everything we're doing is to help each other. I want to inspire that kid in Africa, Asia, everywhere. I want that kid behind the camera, behind those closed doors. Whatever you're thinking, whatever situation is going into your life, there is a hope, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You never give up. So that's why I'm on this journey, to show you guys where I've come from to where I am today. I don't want you to give up. I don't want that kid or anyone out there, whatever challenges you're going through, don't give up. So guys, this is Beyond the Shift. We're telling stories about people life, in the resilience, transformation, and growth. Stay tuned. Until next time, I'll see you again. Cheers.